Certainly pretty. And be careful this morning as you get out and about, as we're dealing with a few slick spots on the roadways. I noticed my drive into work, all the main roads were just fine, but some of the roads on the side streets, when you came up to the stop sign at the end, there was a little sheet of black ice, caused me to skid just a little bit. But just be careful. It's not a huge problem for us here this morning, but just something we want to make you aware of. 14, that's the current temperature right now. The wind's out of the northeast, currently at 14 miles per hour. Sunrise 8:05, sunset 5:43 this evening, and we will see plenty of sunshine in the forecast for the day today. There's a little bit of a breeze. It's coming out of the northeast, and that's a chilly wind direction for us, and that's one of the reasons why, even with the sunshine today, we are not going to see our temperatures warm all that much, and these wind speeds range anywhere from about 9 to 14 miles per hour. So your actual temperatures right now are in the single digits in the teens in many locations. 19 in Bloomington, 7 right now in Pruitt, 8 in Fort Wayne, and 11 in Muncie. But when you factor in that wind that's out of the northeast, it does put our wind chill values below 0 from Indianapolis to Pruitt over towards Muncie. So certainly it is a very cold morning for us. We just do not have to contend with any precipitation falling from the sky, so that is certainly good news. But look at some of these temperatures upstream as you go to Minneapolis, an actual temperature of 9 degrees. And this cold air eventually does start to filter in. I should say, I guess, colder air starts to filter in for us. So single digits here by this morning in many locations. We talked about the moisture refreezing. And again, just a few slick spots out there. Those are your headlines for this Tuesday. You notice the clouds trying to creep back in from the east and pushing to the west in the Richmond area, and then down to the south a little bit of cloud cover. These are just the high thin clouds, though. They will not present a problem. And I mentioned that northeasterly wind. Well, look what it's doing in Chicago as that wind's coming across the lake, producing lake effect snow from Chicago into some of the western suburbs. Kind of unusual. Usually the lake effect snow sets up as parts of northwest Indiana and Michigan, but with that wind coming around this area of high pressure clockwise, that's what's producing those lake effect snows there in the windy city. So if you have travel plans, whether by car or by air heading up there, just know that there could be some delays and certainly slick spots on the roadways. But for us here in central Indiana, the only thing you'll need as you walk out to the car is the sunglasses today, and of course the heater, as well as temperatures will be on the chilly side. Just some high thin clouds from time to time throughout the course of the day today, and the same holds as we head into the evening hours as well. So highs today top off around 11 in Peru, 17 in Indianapolis. Should climb into the low 20s in southern locations, but look where we're going overnight tonight. Single digits from Indianapolis to the south, many locations, Muncie, Peru. Those of you up in Lafayette, you will see your temperatures drop down below 0 here by tomorrow morning. So tomorrow is going to be the coldest morning remaining in this upcoming work week, Ashley. And then we have that nice warming trend heading our way. And we're talking some 40s by the weekend. Yeah, we're looking pretty good as we head into the weekend. A nice warming trend. Just consider today and tomorrow kind of your cold days in the forecast. All right, so let's move forward here and talk about what we're going to see in this forecast. Sub-zero wind chills in the forecast for us tomorrow morning. Dry conditions not only today, but really throughout the extended forecast, and a very nice warming trend. You heard Todd mention it. It's fantastic, actually, so we'll take a look at that as well. All right, so let's get started here. What's happening for you tomorrow morning? Todd shows you today. Temperatures are pretty chilly for you today, and tomorrow we'll start to warm things up. That's the good news. So a very nice warm up tomorrow. Temperatures will actually warm to around 19 degrees by afternoon. But tomorrow morning, the temperatures start out in the single digits. I think dropping to around 2 to 3 degrees with sub-zero wind chills. So yes, we're back to seeing that word sub-zero, but we're only talking about the wind chills, not the actual temperatures. Now, some areas to the north, you will see your actual temperatures drop sub-zero, but Indianapolis, I think we hold steady in the single digits. Tomorrow, temperature-wise, I think we warm to around 19 degrees, and then temperatures slide off a little at night, but we're not as cold tomorrow night. So that's the story. Every day moving forward, not as cold as the day before. Temperatures remain pretty mild by the weekend, but we'll see some cloud cover here and there. I want to talk about the cloud cover over the next 24 to 48 hours. Today, we're mostly sunny. Tomorrow, we're mostly sunny, but we'll see some clouds increase. This is tomorrow at around the noon hour. You start to see that cloud cover move over the area. We'll call it mostly sunny throughout the morning hours, but we become partly cloudy in the late afternoon to evening hours. We'll clear out once again once we get into Thursday, but basically mixing in a little more in the way of cloud cover for Wednesday and Thursday than we see today. Wednesday's dry throughout, Thursday's dry throughout, but I want to show you these morning low temperatures. 10 for today in the morning hours. I think we dipped down to around 10. On Wednesday, I think we dipped to around 2 degrees in the early morning hours, and on Thursday, 11 degrees. So a few cold mornings ahead, and then we'll start to see that warm up. And here it is, the warm up: 36
on Friday, a good-looking day, a fantastic day on Saturday. We'll even call it a super Saturday at 42 degrees under mostly sunny skies. Still sunny and mild on Sunday at around 40 degrees in the 7-day planning forecast. You'll see the warming trend. So cold today, cold tomorrow, getting better as you get into Thursday. By Saturday, fantastic, looking pretty good. And we start to see the numbers drop off by Monday. But look at the cooling trend next week. On Monday, 39 degrees. That's our cool start to the week. So looking pretty good over the next 7 days. But first, you have to deal with the cold air this morning.